Joining us now is the co-founder of a company that's been riding the sober, curious wave, Bill Sheffield, the CEO of Athletic Brewing. Bill, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you. So what's the growth been like in the industry as a whole? And I know you guys have a huge share of non-alcoholic brews at 36%, something like that. What's driving the growth, and what does that growth look like in the year or two ahead?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. Huge fan of the show. I guess in the last 18 months since I was here last, we were talking about our growth round from General Atlantic, where we raised $50 million to accelerate our growth. And over that time, we've grown our trailing 12-month sales by about 53% into a historically bad alcoholic beer environment.
Yeah.
You see all the headlines where alcoholic beer tends to be down 3 to 6 to 10% across the board. Non-alcoholic beer continues to truck right through that as a very durable megatrend for a lot of reasons. On the athletic side, outside of that, we have grown our share in the category despite hundreds of entrants literally into the category. We're about an 18.4 share of the category overall, 52% share of non-alcoholic craft beer. So outselling all 150 plus non-alcoholic craft beers combined behind us. And then we took that growth capital and built another big brewery on the West Coast, which we just commissioned this past October of 2025, but that's one of the biggest West Coast breweries in the country.
And you mentioned there are a lot of reasons for that growth. I think what we've read a lot about is Gen Z just doesn't like to drink. Some of it has to do with they just don't socialize as much. Some of it has to do with the availability of marijuana and cannabis out there. What are you seeing as the big drivers for why people, are they switching, or is it just going from seltzer to non-alcoholic craft?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, just taking it to my story too. Like, I have a Whoop on one hand, Apple Watch on the other hand. I came from a finance background where I was in the seat at 6 a.m. for 12 years. And like, I was go, go, go. Also fashioning myself as a husband and a father and a recreational athlete. Life these days, you know, you have your work in your pocket 24/7. It leads to more moderation. I don't think it's that Gen Z hates alcohol, hates having fun. Everyone still wants all the experiences with their colleagues, their family. They want fine culinary experiences. The problem was that other side of the menu didn't exist previously, so there's really no option to be moderate and have those things. So what we did was we reinvented not only the taste and quality of non-alcoholic beer, but the branding and marketing of it, so you were proud to hold these drinks for the first time with the label out. And now we've seen those trends really take hold. Just to put some stats behind it, in a Gallup poll this past summer, over 53% of Americans perceive drinking 1 to 2 drinks a day as unhealthy, which is up, I think, 14 points in 2 years.
I think it's a status thing to actually show this is non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Rather than pour it in a glass, you're maybe showing off, I'm drinking, but I'm not.
Yeah, and 10 years ago, it was like impossible to order a discreet non-alcoholic beverage in a work setting or with friends. And so we really wanted to change that. And then also, it's a record low Americans are drinking alcohol on a weekly basis, which I think is 54%. And that's also down 8 points over that same 2-year period.
Now, I'm really into fitness. I don't drink, but I was looking at your nutrition label, and I was looking at the carbs in there. And obviously,
that's what I was going to ask. What's the calorie count?
Obviously, the calories aren't so bad compared to regular beer, but to make it taste good, it does seem like you have more carbs than regular beer. So how do you see that as terms of your health proposition?
Yeah, well, honestly, we have something for everyone, really. On the low end of the spectrum, our Athletic Light Lager, which is an award-winning lager taste, is 25 calories, no sugar, and 5 carbs.
Okay, 5 carbs.
Like, that is a guilt-free sipper any hour of the day. But the nice thing with non-alcoholic beer tends to be 20 to 30% of the calories of an alcohol equivalent style.
Right.
Because ethanol is so calorie dense. So our IPAs,
and a lot of sugar.
A lot of IPAs are 200 to 500 calories. So we've won 185 Global Taste Awards, 33 last year alone. And our IPAs, I would challenge anyone to be the best weeknight food pairing there is. And that's only 65 to 75 calories, which is pretty digestible for a real weekday treat.
And